gentlemen, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Epcot International Gateway, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We hope you enjoyed your visit to Hollywood today. Now wave goodbye to your adoring fans below. Bye! In just a few moments, we will be traveling over the headwaters of the Everglades. The water that flows from the protected wetlands around Walt Disney World Resort travels all the way to the Everglades, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Gulf of Mexico. Did you know that the entire Walt Disney World Resort is over 40 square miles? That's about the same size as the city of San Francisco and double the island of Manhattan. We will be arriving at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort shortly. All passengers must disembark and transfer at this station. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed the most magical flight on Earth. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us.
Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide a sus pequeñitos, reúna sus pertenencias y observe sus pasos. Gracias por volar con nosotros.
Beach Resort. Now get ready to travel back in time and enter the animated worlds of Disney. We are on our way to Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Just ahead and to the right is Disney's Art of Animation Resort, a larger-than-life resort that celebrates the creative magic that goes into crafting Disney animated films, from sketches to reality. On your left is Disney's Pop Century Resort, a memorable resort that celebrates the way we lived, played, and communicated with each other throughout the 20th century. We are now gliding over the sparkling waters of Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth. In just a few moments, we will be arriving at the only floating Skyliner station at Walt Disney World Resort. Passengers can disembark here for Disney's Pop Century Resort and for Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Thank you for flying the Disney Skyliner. Bon voyage! Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your steps. Thank you for flying with us.
Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide a sus pequeñitos, reúna sus pertenencias y observe sus pasos. Gracias por volar.
Well, hey everybody, it's Josh with Resort TV 1. Welcome to Tranquil Tuesday here on the Disney Skyliner. Also, happy April Fool's Day. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button right below the video so you don't miss a single live stream, relaxing or otherwise. And follow us on social media. We're Resort TV 1 on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all the things. So let's get started. I was thinking about playing an April Fool's joke and just not talking for like half an hour, but I thought, no, that's going to be weird on the replay, so I decided not to. So I just did a little extended Skyliner ride just for fun. All right. Good evening, everyone. Just booked a one-night stay at Pop for June with my friends. We're doing Epcot for the day and can't stay the night. Nice, Rich. Hey, Noel. Hey, Jacob. Kelsey. Hey, Roderick. Hey, Plymouth Rock. Hey, Kalina. Sandy Pandy. MPO. Stacy. Jacob. Leslie. Disney World Freak. Pickles. Noel. If your sound is going in and out, just close and reopen the video because the there's no problem right now, and probably what's happened is it's just we lagged a little bit earlier because it accidentally connected to the Wi-Fi. So probably all you would need to do is just close and reopen the video. Now we'll fix it. Hey, I'm Mara, Nikki, Caitlin, 2000 Dan LB, welcome in. Glad you guys are here. Hey Brittany, hey Simon, hey Stacy. Blue eyes. Oh, I don't know if I saw it was an April Fool's joke, but I saw Epic's not going to open on May 22nd. Definitely an April Fool's joke because we bought tickets for that day. So I guess if it's not going to happen, they definitely would need to do a little refund or exchange there. All right, let's do a little walk through Pop Century. And then we'll do Art of Animation. I don't want to go too long here because I'd like to ride the Skyliner while it's still nice and bright outside. So either way, we love this. I was checking the weather down at Disney today and it looks like a hot one. It's really hot. It was 91 when I got out of the car. 91. Hey Corey. CB at Disney, Citrus Swirl, Ginger, Rita. Yeah. Okay, let's go this way this time. And there's Paul and Sue, Barry Base. As if hoppers wouldn't find you within 30 minutes and break your silence. I thought about that, and I thought actually what I could have done is I could have just kept riding the Skyliner. Maybe it would have worked. I could have fooled you and said the stream is canceled. I know, I thought about that too. I'll come up with a real April Fool's joke next year. This year's been crazy. I didn't want to do something lame and not planned. Resort TV on sound off. I love when Josh does a roll call. Yeah. I try not to do it quite as quickly on the Tranquil, just so it's a little more tranquil, but yeah, you're right. Hey Jody, hey Stacy. Oh, we got the safety dance going on here. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da, bum. There's Zano, Leslie. Saw a room. Oh, nice. Hi, Kelsey. You guys stayed down here in the 60s. Our dog, he's doing great, but he stays in the house a lot, most of the day unless he goes outside. So he's nice and cool. I didn't see the Skyliner merch. I'll have to go to Riviera and check it out then. Well, that's cool. Hi, Jacob. I was expecting Josh at home. That'd be a good one. That'd be a super good one. All right, we don't normally go over to the 50s, so let's do that. Let's go over to the 50s. I think I can go this way. I sure can. So let's go over here and check out the bowling alley over here. Hey, Annette. Hey, Brendan. It'll be at Disney May 4th through 10th. Nice, Annette. Favorite resort to go resort hopping at? Yep, the Pop Century. It's a nice one. It's still kind of built like a value resort, and it is in fact a value resort, but it does have the Skyliner, and it's just got great theming. I hope they never try and untheme it. Hey, MPL, because they tend to anybody who's in charge of design anymore tends to see bright colors and go, ooh, we can't have bright colors. So anybody who's designing stuff at Disney does that a lot. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. You might not remember me. Close up Funky Cine.
Okay, yeah.
I met you back in January at the Quinta.
Nice.
Yep.
Very cool.
Wow, I'm surprised to see you here.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I just walking around and doing a little Skyliner tour.
Nice.
You staying here?
Yeah, my last night actually.
Okay.
All right. Well,
very cool. It's nice
good
to see you.
Take
Yeah.
care.
Have fun. Yeah, what's the temp right now? It's 88 right now. Crazy, crazy warm. See, I saw you guys on the boat. I was the one talking to Jenna, and also have a son named Liam. Oh yeah, that's awesome, Randy. Yes, Jenna was telling me about that. Very cool. I'm glad she got to talk to you. I'm sorry I didn't get to say hi. Hey Tom. Hey RJ, Caitlin. Spawn from the stars. Robert's making jokes already. Sorry, they're going by too quick. Can't catch them all like the Pokemon. Hey Rita. What I love about the 80s is they've got like little Pac-Man symbols all over. Now this is the 50s. So they've got like, you know, people at the sock hop, and they've got the little transistor radio thing, or even like it looks like the little drive-through speakers and stuff. Super cool. Pretend like I'm walking with you. That's how we want you to feel. And I love this pool, despite the fact, or including the fact that it has Lady and the Tramp. It's also has a giant jukebox at the other end of it, and it's perfect weather for swimming. 4 weeks, that's awesome. Dayla. So tonight I'm gonna read chat slower, just so that it's a little more tranquil. So if I miss your message, don't worry. I just don't want to sound like an auctioneer. Hi Ryan. So you can see across the pool there's a giant jukebox. Over here, right by the sun here, there's the Tramp. Watch Mondays live today. Nice. Yeah, watching the replays is very, very helpful. Very helpful. We've had the copyright people get with us again, so that's been fun, but we just keep going. We don't let it bother us too much. We ain't scared, like Bob says. Hey Diane. Hey Cindy. Yeah, so this is fun. All right. And there's like a bowling shoe storage over there is what the laundry building is. No, we don't do casinos. That's not really our thing. They're not really, they're, you know, pretty restrictive on filming and streaming there because of the security stuff too. So that would probably be a pretty tough place to film, I would think. Hey, cardboard box. I love all the 45 RPM records here too. Penny Low for Love. I love that. Which we finally figured out, I think, that these aren't actual real songs, I believe. Or are they? Maybe they are. I think you guys said they actually are. I can't remember. They aren't songs that I know, but maybe they're a little... definitely Alaska, if she'd like to be the 49th state. That's probably not a real song. All right, let's head this way. Happy Tranquil Tuesday, everybody. Got a little ping pong table over here. And the dog house for the doggies. Somebody's turning 15 over there. Happy 15th birthday, random person. Ponytail Polka is the real song. Okay, so there's some that are real. So it's kind of like a mix. Kind of a mix. Makes sense.
Do it quick, okay?
You're grounded. Yeah, I love a themed hotel too, Wendy, for sure. David says, sorry I'm late. There's no late passes here. It's just when I'm teaching school. No hall passes, no tardies. Can you explain how watching replays are helpful? Yeah, a couple different reasons. First of all, it helps our watch time on the replays, which in turn, if the watch time goes up, any amount of time you watch gets counted towards the watch time, and that helps YouTube to recommend the streams to other people. And then we get more. It just kind of like compounds itself on itself. It compounds on itself, I should say. And then the second thing that helps is the ads. The ad revenue is a lot more if on the replays than it is when you're live. So we had some streams that did just decent whenever we were live, but then the replays did really well, and we were able to really, have some great support for our family on that. So the replays are great for that. So also, the other part of that is, I'm trying to think. Oh, the other part of that, I'm going to check out the Nintendo Direct. I need to. I don't know what time it is. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah. The other part of that is no matter when you watch or how you watch, like, it helps us quite a bit. Any watch time is helpful. So, any watch time is helpful. So here's all the different years, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s here. But yeah, so thanks for watching the replays. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. I can watch at least some of that before I have to go to class. Okay. Let's see. Let's head on in here real quick. Whew. It's warm. I'm going to need to switch to the resort Wi-Fi here real quick. Luckily, I got my BRV thing fixed. I got the awesome internet people to fix my fiber thing. Alright, so be right back. I did see the Zelda movie. That's pretty cool. I'll be right back. All right, got it all working. Yeah, I can't wait to see the Switch 2 announcement. That'll be fun. We'll see what they come up with. Hopefully they come up with something really good. Speaking of video games, love me some pinball. And also, of course, Guitar hero. Awesome. All right, so this is one of the bigger arcades here. I've gone through it before. I don't have to go through it completely, but it's one of the bigger arcades. So awesome. Anyway, it's awesome. A lot of good things. It goes all the way back to the skee ball back there. Has some really awesome new games like this Fast and the Furious. Has some classic games like this Defender. So this one's fun. So very cool. Joust, Galaga. I love all the classic stuff. Like, it looks nice, and it definitely is. It's good to see love for the old stuff, and then of course the classic asteroids here. Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
See if they got any of that Skyliner merch in the shop over here. Okay. Well, it's nice to cool off a little bit. I'm not ready for summer heat yet, apparently. Ready or not, here we come. Okay, here's some Skyliner stuff over here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Here's this shirt. Scenic Route. That's fun. And of course, these have been around for a while, the mugs and the ornaments, and then the kids shirts. 205K, we're not that close. It's been a slow spring for us so far. Rainbow in the sky. Cool. All right, drop some quarters. I know they do credits here. We just like in Star Wars, they do credits here. All right, but yes, that will be fun. Anyway, you're going to Universal. That's awesome, Brendan. Glad to hear that. Oh, we got a little Heartbreak Hotel going on. So, anywho, hope you guys are enjoying the little stroll through here. This cup we're mugging for the camera. Wow, they got already a kind of a, not really July 4th, but kind of a, patriotic thing there. Class of 2025. That's nice for anybody who's graduating, whether it be college or whether it be, high school or any of the schools. It's fun. The red kid shirt is really cute. I didn't see a red. Maybe I did. I don't know. Didn't really notice. Oh wow, they do have that is under construction there. Not a very big though area, but yeah. If you didn't see, this is nicely refurbished, and so it looks nice. Let me go check over here. I didn't see a red kid shirt. Nope. So not here. I gotta go say hi to all my favorite computers. All right, so I know I do this every time, but I don't care. I love it. So this is like a display by the decades here. This is the 90s, and you can see the timeline up at the top. So you've got Discman. Oh my gosh, I had that City of Angels CD. I think I still do. That's a really good one, actually. It's got a good orchestra soundtrack plus some, period correct Alanis Morissette stuff, and whatever. It's good stuff. And then the skateboards and rollerblades and snowboards, essential oils, Consumer Guide to Simpson Mania. That one's gotten a little faded over the years. Home Improvement. And then we've got the 90s here with Dreamcast. It's weird that Dreamcast and Game Boy are in the same thing, but it's still fun. My first Sony here, like a little recorder. Nebula. Do you know if they have any YouTubers that just walk around with sights and sounds? So actually, we do. I have other videos called Relaxing Strolls. I just posted one the other day where I don't talk at all. I have a whole playlist of them, hundreds of videos on there, literally like 500 or 600 videos where I don't say a word. You can put on the playlist and go for it. Oh, I love the Reading Rainbow. This is 88, so we can look up here and see 88, 89, and you can see the Apple II and some of those. Apple IIc. And then Atari, which Atari was a little before. I mean, it was still out in the 80s, but it was more in the 70s, actually. So, that's so fun. What is this right here on the back of it? Definitely 90s, yeah. And 96, I don't know. What is that? Rapid Fire. Oh, that's fun. So you could get maybe like a turbo. That's cool. I thought maybe that's what that was. It was hooked onto the joystick. I thought that must be like a turbo. I got Simon and Trivial Pursuit. And we've got Little Beatles here playing in the background, the big wheel. So technically there could have been computers as early as the late 70s here. Here's Magic Kingdom, which opened actually in 71. So I think they just put stuff in where it fit actually. There's an 8-track player. My kid's graduating high school. What do you think is the best trombone at college? Oh gee, I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I played saxophone, so I don't keep up on that as much as I used to. Sorry about who's at where, but there's a lot of great schools and a lot of great teachers. The main thing is just meet the teacher, make sure you feel comfortable with him or her, and make sure that you just really are on board with that teacher's philosophy and what they want. So that's important. And we go all the way down to the 50s. Please. I love Boys Life magazine down here. I used to have that. Time Machine, comics, all kinds of things. Mickey Mouse Club, lunch boxes, bowling. Yeah, all kinds of fun. So anyway, all right, let's head. We gotta head down to Pop before we get too far behind here. The airline check-in area. Where is that? Don't know where it is. It's probably out front, I guess. I can go out here really quick and just look. They also have some really cool pictures of the different decades here, all the way from the 50s down to the 90s. A Woodstock picture. Bowling, drive-ins, Disneyland. I bet it's down here. I'll look. I don't want to be out too long, but I'll look. Yep. There's the decades out here, by the way. We haven't been out here for a while. So, anyway. So I don't see it here. There's luggage assistance there. But that's not airline. So maybe it's over here? I don't know. I'm not sure if they have it here. I did see that, though. Generally, it would be out front. Let's go back in over here. This is the bus stop, if you're wondering where the bus stop is. You can get your bus to the parks from here. Hey, Art Rogers. My nephew plays saxophone in college at Vanderbilt. Nice. Yeah, they have a good music program for sure. Okay. So I would think if they had any kind of airline check-in, it would be at one of these doors, and it's not. So who knows? Was near luggage? Oh, okay. I missed it then. I didn't see it. There was a bunch of people standing over there, and it just felt weird to just walk right up to them. So, like, they weren't busy, so they were standing there, and I didn't want to be like, "Hello, everybody. Let me put you on camera." So yeah, it was over there somewhere then. All right, head over to Art. Right behind the baggage service. Oh, okay. Interesting. I never really used those, so I'm not sure. We always felt more comfortable doing it ourselves.
Okay.
This might surprise you, but I'm kind of a control freak. I know everybody's really... Wait, maybe it's over here. Everybody's really surprised by that. Okay, maybe it's over here, actually. Let's see. Departure luggage. Oh, maybe that's where it is. Okay. I guess this is it. Yeah. Check out luggage. Exit. This is it right here. Okay. So yeah. That's it. And then probably it must be over here. I guess I could have just done that a minute ago, but hey, anything for the community, right? And so it's got to be over here somewhere. Maybe I think that was it, because that's just baggage. All right, well, there you go. Doesn't say airline, but close enough. Yeah, most people check online now. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. It doesn't specifically say airline, but it does say departure, so I guess that makes sense. Hey, Kenzie. It's starting to cool down a little bit. Getting some cool breezes in the shade, at least. Beautiful blue sky though. That's exactly where it used to be. That makes sense. Makes sense. So this is Pop Century. Yeah, this is Pop Century, and this is the 60s section, the hippy dippy pool, as it were. That's this right here, right behind the main check-in area and the main lobby. TTA, not tonight. Nope, not tonight. All the value resorts have the same checked luggage in the same place. Cool. It is good. I mean, you know, usually you just go to Bell Services. That's all we ever did was check our luggage if we had, like, say we had a flight that left earlier that day. So we wanted to leave our luggage somewhere, but obviously we still want to go to the park. That's what we would do, but we wouldn't like do any airline check-in or anything. But, you know, if you want to do that, you can ask them about that. I don't know much about it myself. Sorry. Springtime Surprise Marathon. Yeah, I heard about that. I actually got an email from Disney Media about an event tomorrow that we couldn't go to. Just too much going on. But yeah, that's cool. Light me up before you go. All right, let's go across to Art for a few minutes. I do want to ride the Skyliner while it's still light outside. So. There are 3 pools of pop, hippy dippy, computer, and bowling pin. Yep, that's right. I didn't get over to the computer pool. We'll do that next time. Let's look at the lake over here for a second. Oops, man, tripped on that. Yikes. Was sticking out. I don't know if you get to pick your decade location for sure at the resorts, not sure. Were you always a big Disney fan? Pretty much, ever since we went here the first time. Okay, so that sticks out, just so everybody knows. Probably obvious to everybody except me. Hey, Ann. There's quite the line there. Everybody's going to the parks back in the evening. They're ready to enjoy the evening. Yeah, it's just like any other resort. You can request, but yeah, they never guarantee it because anything can happen. You know, they can have it all set up and then one of the rooms has a maintenance issue or something and then they have to change people around. So you just never know. Hi, Jody. Just never know. Glad I brought my water. I'm telling you. That's all kinds of warm. All right. Let's do a little walkthrough of art, of animation. Then we'll head back on the Skyliner. Maybe it'll get a little less busy. You never know, though. Still way less time, even with a line short like that. It's still way less time than waiting for the bus. Here's Squirt's playground. I gotta bring Liam back over here since Squirt's his favorite character. Because he was him. That's good, Jilly. It's good to drink lots of water. So yeah, so there you go. There's Squirt. There you go, Liam, if you're watching. He's probably not watching yet, but yeah. If he is, Mr. Squirt. Yeah, there's squirrels everywhere, for sure. Anyway. Alright, let's go this way. Jacob says show us building 5. I have no idea, Jacob, what building that is. Sorry, buddy. I don't have the building numbers memorized. That's Mr. Ray over here. Again, I know I'm missing some chat, but I'm trying to keep it kind of calm tonight. If I read all the messages, it'd be like I was an auctioneer. Nebula says, I love your streams. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, if you're looking for those relaxing strolls, I do have them. It's a whole playlist on the channel, and I don't talk at all. So this one's good for people that like to have that voice. Some people like to have the talking with, it's like companionship a little bit. Feel like you're hanging out with somebody. So I'm hanging out with you guys. And some people like it quiet. So we do both. Hey, Tommy boy. Love all the little fish in the planters here. Tranquil, yeah, that's right. Angel Lover says, not call him Tranquil. Thanks, K Jolly. Love the talking. Yeah, thanks Leslie for posting the relaxing strolls. Hey Chris. Yes, if you're sleeping and just wanted the ambiance, absolutely. No, everything. It's just fine with that. It's okay to have different likes for certain times. There's Doc. The Hudson Hornet. Happy April Fool's Day to those who celebrate. Sorry, my stream kind of just died. You're asking if Liam would have the same amount of Disney love as me, or not as special because he can come all the time. He doesn't really. He's not a big fan of the parks right now. Not a big fan of the parks right now, which has been hard, but I got to meet him where he is, so I'm hoping he decides to like it again at some point. Gervais wants to know what the closest theme park I think you meant. So the closest theme park is Hollywood Studios, where we just came from. They used to spin and light up. Hey, DVC Craig. Saturday it was 72 in Michigan. Nice. You guys are getting some little flashes of warmth. cool. These are fun. Got the radios here. The municipal impound, drive on in and stay a while. Hi, Darvin. Near 70, but monster storms are predicted. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's always the problem in the spring when it gets warm sometimes. So we are at Art of Animation, doing some Skyliner tours. Exactly. Yours? Yours? New suspension, it says on the license plate. Torqueville County. It's fun. Here's Mater. Congrats on 17 months of Resort Opera Bronze. Hey Josh, happy Tuesday, needed this relaxing stroll today. Thank you. Disney Sensei, I appreciate that very, very much. Yeah, so thank you, Disney Sensei. 17 months. That's a nice long time. And we got some awesome music going there, too. Let's see. MDF is here. Yeah, I love the mime birds, right, Chelsea? Aren't those great? We absolutely love it. Let's see, what else do we got? We got Sarge over here, and there's a laundry by Sarge, I believe. It's like a cast laundry or something. There's Sarge. Is that a VLC? Yeah, it does look like VLC Media Player hat, for sure. Oh, the cars are busy over there. I'll say hi to Sarge real quick. So fun. We'll have to do a walk by quickly of the cars over here because there's lots of people. We have the wagon wheel, one of my favorite parts of the movie, and this, little trivia, this is one of the only parts that only appears here in Art of Animation, is the Wagon Wheel Motel, which is only at the end, well, in the beginning, but also in the end of the movie. So that is pretty cool that they feature it here as well. My cousin sent me a few boxes of his old PC games from the 80s and 90s, like Ultimate Resort and King's Quest. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so this is super cool. Wagon Wheel Motel. It's very, very, it's very elaborate what they built here, for sure. So. The theming loses a little something here when it's just painted, but still, this was very cool. Hey, James. There's the back of the gas stations here, and then we've got the Porsche Carrera. And then we've got Fillmore over here. Fillmore and his organic gas. Yeah, man. I think every third blink is slower, man. Okay, that wasn't a very good Fillmore. I've done better. Anyway, oh, we're on the road again. Am I staying at the resorts? No, I'm not staying at these resorts. I'm just doing a little tour. Just enjoying myself, just doing a little tour. So that's super fun. Just running around. And we got Luigi and Guido. Pit stop. Pit stop. King's Quest on disc with box and manual can be worth a good deal of money, like $100. Yeah. You know, I used to have that. I still have the disc, but no box anymore. So yeah, mine's not worth anything. Anyway. And we stayed in this building one time. Sorry. Fillmore is named after the Fillmore Theater in San Francisco. Nice. Casa de la Tires. Not Casa de la Tires. Saw a NASCAR pit crew member with a Cars Luigi tattoo. That's cool. Pit stop. I love it when he like does a, you know, he does his best and he like blows the air horn. It's like, yeah. And the little, you know, chicks, pit crew, like their little bumpers fall off because they're so completely shocked by it. Yeah, all those games are worth a lot of money now. So I was going to buy a Transformers Nintendo 64 game for Liam because he really liked it. It was on arcade machine, but I ended up buying a flash cart because it was cheaper. So, because it was like $120 or more for the actual cartridge. So, crazy. So these buildings used to be the same as the Pop Century buildings, but they filled them in and made them suites. Because this was supposed to be the classic, or the legendary years. Current Pop Century is the classic years. This was supposed to be 1900 to 1950. But then after the big tourism drop for 9/11, they went ahead and canceled that. And then years later, they made this. I remember being here right after it opened. Hooray emulation, yeah, for sure. For sure. I hope everybody's having a great night so far. I know I am. Getting a little overcast here, but not bad. It is cooling it down a little. So let's go in here and see what the shop looks like, and then we'll head over to the rest of the resorts. It's hard to tour all these resorts in one stream, so I try and mix it up sometimes a little bit here and there. So we saw you and Jenna a few weeks ago at Riverside. My son Tyson was so excited that he made it on YouTube. Oh, that's so awesome. That was Ona Jean, yeah. Hey Edwin. We need to expand Animal Kingdom. So many species need better habitats. Yeah, I don't know too much about that, but would love to see more stuff at Animal Kingdom for sure. I know the problem there is it's very much a half-day park from a lot of people's perspective. So they're hesitant, past what they've already planned, they're hesitant to do too much to it. It's the Nemo pool, the big blue pool, as it were. So that's kind of what I've heard, is they're hesitant to do too much to it. A few pictures looking over from Pop, they only had built a portion of it. Yeah, I've seen those too. Little Mermaid, the rest is just foundation. Yeah, you're probably right. They probably only built the Little Mermaid section. Maybe they built these buildings special. I always thought they kind of filled them in, but it would make sense if they didn't actually. This is very similar here to, and it's been refurbished recently, very, very similar to Pop. In fact, they've even got some of the same games. I mean, there's only a certain number of games anyway, but it's the same size. So that I believe they also had built these front buildings, because these front buildings are fairly identical. So, well, yeah. Anyway, fun times. Nice to get cooled down in here, though. Yeah, the main building was there. That's what I thought. Okay, that all makes sense now. All coming back to me now. So yeah, that's why the main building is literally mirror image layout. It's a neat layout too. They've got this long, kind of narrow hall here, but they've also got the different artwork from some of the different iterations of these movies. Let's go see if they've got any Skyliner merch here, and then we'll head over. Back on the Skyliner. Let's see what else we got here. Got lightning. Oh, we got the Kiss the Girl version. Such a good version of it. Oh, you might be hearing me sing this by myself later because I might be having to delete it. This is cool. The Sorcerer's hat. What frame rate, Jim? 30 FPS. 60 is hard to stream at from cellular. I know you can do it easily on desktop, but the problem with the phones is, especially when you're outside, they tend to throttle when they get hot, and then processing 60 frames becomes pretty difficult. So that's why. I don't see anything Skyliner here. But yeah, anyway, that's why I don't do 60 FPS. I've seen people try and do it, and it looks pretty shaky. Was that Chalene Dion? It was all coming back to, yeah, for sure. Self-copyright claim, cardboard box, right? I know. I love the Mickey in the hood. Now, when I go back and forth, there's a lot of frame jitter for sure. I need to do it slower. You're gonna miss the gun. I do like this version. It's really cool. They turn it into a big event. You know, it's like this big like chorus, and it's like, we're gonna sing this, and you're gonna like it. All right. Well, let's go. Yeah, I don't see anything Skyliner there, so let's head back out to the actual Skyliner. Just took those pictures December 19th, 2003. Clear shots of the buildings included the 0, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 on the main. It was cool to see them. Oh, really? Cool. Yeah, I thought that if you had a good zoom, you could see the numbers on, though. I think that is true. So this is Art of Animation. Hey, Surf Bum, welcome in. For sure, Jim. Yeah, absolutely. Somebody was asking me the other day on email what kind of a system or what kind of a streaming setup I use, and it's basically just a cell phone and a gimbal. It's easier to be at Disney. They don't like a lot of equipment anyway, so they're good with the gimbal, at least on most of the rides and stuff. And then they're also good with the phone. And if you do a separate camera, then you need a camera. Even if it was a GoPro, you'd need, well, GoPros I guess do their own streaming, but a regular camera, like say like a DSLR or something, you'd need an encoder. You'd need a hotspot, like a modem type thing, or you could use your phone, I guess. But then you'd also need, the stabilizer. So you'd need to basically power up like 4 different devices, which is a lot. So anyway, Tech Talk. Tranquil Tech Talk. You too. Mine. Do they have a good snack bar? Yeah, I don't know. I've never really used this snack bar, but I know it's pretty big. The drop off. It's not just drinks. Like they do have snacks and stuff. Now the food court is literally right next door, so it's not like Riverside where it's kind of just across the water. It's a little further away. Some of the hotels, the pool and the food court are far enough away that they have the restaurants there at the food court or at the pool. Here, the food court, you can get food while you're swimming pretty easily because the food court is literally right next door where I just was. So there's Crush. Check out the Mini Marlin. Oh, Todd, you tripped over your dog. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope you and the dog are both okay. I've done that before. I haven't sprained the thumbs, but I have tripped on the dog for sure. Tank is a good boy, though. But I will say the one nice thing about having a bigger dog is you don't feel like, if you do accidentally run into them, you don't feel like you're hurting them as much. Little dogs, I really worry about stepping on them, hurting them, and all that kind of stuff, which I never did, fortunately, but just always worry about it. Where Tank, you don't have to worry about it at all. Hi. How are you?
How are you?
Good.
I'm Rick.
Nice to meet you.
This is Judy.
I'm Judy.
Rick from Connecticut.
Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen you in the chat.
Absolutely. So we're down for a couple days. We did after-hours event last night.
We're at Magic?
Magic Kingdom.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
Awesome.
And then today we went up, we tried to do something a little bit different every time we come down. We actually went up to Claremont.
Oh.
Did the cat boat tour?
The what now?
Cat boat tour?
Oh, okay. I've heard of those. I have not actually done those. My wife likes to go up to, well, not Southern Hill Farms. That's a good one too. But there's Showcase of Citrus is another one. They've got these giant off-road tours.
We saw the giant bus.
Giant 4x4 bus. Yeah.
We saw that out in the street. It's pretty cool.
It's a good advertisement. Well, I always thought when I drove by, I was like, "There's no way that thing moves." And then one day we were driving by, and the guy was pulling it in, and I was like, "Whoa, it moves!"
Oh yeah, that thing's huge.
Yeah. You guys want to say hi on the live stream?
Absolutely.
Hi, everybody. Rick from Connecticut. And what was your name?
Judy.
Judy.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Can we say hi to my parents, Sarah and James? Hi, everybody back home. They're usually with us, but this was just an us trip. This time.
Nice.
So,
oh, that's good.
Yeah. So hi to everybody back home.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys got to have a little bit of a, like solo trip and have a good time. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So now we're gonna go find some treats at the new
Oh, the food court there?
new food court.
Yeah, it's good stuff there.
We're gonna go check that out.
Awesome. Well, enjoy. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Bye. We've got Squirt over here again. We're gonna get back on the Skyliner. Ooh, wipe out. Done. Oop. Vinyl record collecting, the 45s. Yeah, that's not something I'm going to be into because I like that, but also space. And my wife's already, kind of tired of me collecting stuff because I have all these computers. I gotta get some retro videos done, guys. This spring has been mentally insane, crazily busy. It's just insane. So, I don't know. I can't even describe how crazy busy it's been. Clearly, because my words aren't working very well. But either way, it's been crazy. So yeah, hopefully I get some retro videos made soon is what I'm trying to say. Yes, Susan, we are doing the 24-hour stream on April 12th and 13th. So that'll be awesome. And we have a special surprise for where we're going to stay for that too. I will bring forth the retro videos, yes. I've got so many things to do. I've got computers that I haven't shown yet. I've got, that I hope still work. I've got the arcade machine. I've got the, what do you call it? I've got the, the Nintendo 64 flash card. I've got all these things I want to show, so stay tuned. But if you want to subscribe to that channel, it is Retro TV 1 Tech. Yep, Retro TV 1 Tech. Crazy busy, that's what I was trying to say. And not doing it very well, sorry. Hello. Thank you. Oh, he said so? Yep, he did. Can I wait for the next one? Is that okay? Thank you. No fireworks tonight. UMG Music has taken enough of my streams down. I may have to go back to the separate Luminous streams until they start being nice again. I don't want to talk too much about that, but I've got a plan. Let's just say that. I got a plan. But I got to wait till the 24-hour stream's over. Oh, I love Mr. Holland's Opus. One of my favorite movies of all time. Hey, yes, so many computers, crazy busy, doesn't even cover its schedule. Definitely not enough snake be going. Steph and Tank and Liam ran into a snake in the backyard, so now I gotta, there's a snake in our booth literally, so now I gotta, take care of that. Do my husbandly duty.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot International Gateway.
Yes, Jenna does deep dive and I do
We are
scan.
now
You're right about
flying
that.
over Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
I've only encountered one YouTube video was longer than a day. Yeah, they don't allow that anymore. I don't know how. I think some people were able to get those through on a loophole somehow. I am a band director. Yeah, isn't the cloud formation nice? And by the way, I don't, when we've had snakes even in the house, I try not to kill them, which I haven't once. I'm pretty good with that kind of stuff. I get my gloves on, grab a hold, kick them outside. So, snakes and lizards I'm usually able to keep intact. But either way, that's not Tranquil. Yes, Liam and Steph are going to be there too.
In just a few moments, we will be arriving at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. All passengers must disembark or transfer at this station. We hope you enjoyed your journey, and thank you for flying the Disney Skyliner.
Peaceful swampy area over here. See if I can turn the brightness down a little bit. Oh, that's better. Excuse me. Andressa's flying to USA in September. Nice. Yep, Steph and Liam will be there for 24-hour stream. Be super cool. Oh, Kyle, that's funny. Yeah, and not as many snakes in Indiana for sure.
Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide sus pequeños. Gracias por volar con nosotros.
Yeah, Heather, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Thank you. All right, so gonna go ahead and head over to Riviera and Epcot if we can, while the line's not too long. When you come back to Caribbean Beach, but so I play saxophone. Yes, that's what I play. Steph was worried earlier. She called me. I was like, "It's gonna come in the house." I'm like, "Well, we have this lanai outside with a little screened-in porch, and every time she takes tank out, she props it open." And I'm always like, "Hey, there'll be less bugs if we don't prop that open." And she likes to prop it open. So she told me about the snake. I was like, well, make sure you don't prop open the screen. You guys know how that goes, right? With spouses and having different ideas about doing things. I always feel like the screen is there to protect us from the bugs, so we should not keep it open. We should keep it closed.
For your safety, please remain seated, supervise children, and refrain from smoking in the cabins. Thank you. Para su seguridad, por favor, permanezca sentados. Supervise sus
Tank got a whiff of the snake, yeah. Cool. $9.99 from Adam Gross. We were staying in a week in club level at the yacht club in a couple weeks. Will you stop at the yacht club and see construction? Oh yeah, we did that on Friday actually. Yeah. Yeah, thanks Adam. Yeah, we can do that though a little bit if we can get over there for sure. But yeah, we got a lot on Friday. So if you want to go back to the Friday video, you can definitely do that. Yes, John, you're a genius. Thank you. I do have the snake big on though, so we'll get that out and put that around the backyard tomorrow. Get the soprano sax and charm the snake. So yeah, Adam, we'll see what we can do, but definitely check out Friday's video because we did a really good update of it there. That giant pulley, look how big that is. It's kind of hard to see with the reflection, but yeah, no worries, Adam. No worries at all. Glad you asked though. But yeah, it looks like to give you a little summary of it before you check it. It looks like they have quite a ways to go, unfortunately. Said we didn't need 6 more bottles. I had 2 from the last time there was a snake and you freaked out. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to kill the grass with it. I love it. I should just say, yes, dear. Hey, Katie. When I retire, I want the Skyliner. I know I always said, my friend and I always said we wanted to be boat captains. No, Steph, I think if we just put it on too thick, it might hurt the grass. So we'll put it on at the recommended amount. But it always takes care of it. It has in the past, so we'll be fine. Look at that sky. Looking all the way down. You should be able to see all the resorts from here. So you can see, okay, so here we go. All right. So there's the Contemporary and Bay Lake Tower and also Magic Kingdom. There's Epcot, of course, in the same shot. And then over here is Hollywood Studios and Everest. So you can see all 4 parks from right here. There's Tower Terror and Everest right there. So there, I just showed you all 4 parks. Hard to see, but they're there, I promise, trust me. You don't have much time, but you can see them all from right here. Oh yeah, Steph. No, the reason last time is because the reason what I put down last time isn't working is because it's been like 2 years since I put any of that down, or a year at least. So that's why. It's not because I didn't put enough. It's because it's been too long. Yep, you can see all 4. You have to be quick though. Have to be quick. It's funny how you can see people below or hear people below us so clearly. Sometimes you can hear people from the other Skyliners too, which is kind of funny. Nexus of the Unit, yeah. I was carrying some Costco Coke and glass bottles a few weeks ago, but forgot to mention. Nice. Terry, I hope you get down here for sure. Hey, Tinkertail. Madrid, nice. My favorite snake repellent is the red shoulder hawks living in my neighborhood. Yeah, can you send them down here? We don't want to. My tank is big enough I wouldn't be worried about hawks trying to carry him off. But we were worried about our other dog, but tank weighs 45 pounds, so there isn't a bird alive that could carry tank.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
For your safety, please remain seated.
Yeah, see, tell people, Kyle. Yep, you can see all 4 parks. And I didn't do 4K, number 1, because it's hot, and 4K and hot don't go together very well. But number 2, just running around all the resorts, sometimes you have little lags here and there. I heard Disney's trying to enhance the Disney bubble concept again. Well, I think it would be wise with the Epic Universe and stuff, coming. So I think that would be wise for sure. But I don't know, we'll see. Well, let's go check out the Riviera real quick, and we'll see if we can see any merch that Nikki was talking about. And then we'll head over to the Beach Club and Yacht Club. Dr. Dad does gaming. Probably Black Racer, yeah, for sure. That's what I thought too. V. Peter. Probably it's all tank, and probably it won't be back. Too many blippies. Yeah, cardboard box. it probably was pretty freaked out about Tank, actually. Look at that. We have a snake in our boot. That's awesome, Julie. I'm glad you lived in Orlando a while ago. Glad you had that experience. It's a nice place to live. A lot of traffic, but nice place to live. Speaking of which, if you want to move here, you can check out our awesome friends at Resort TV One Homes. So if you go to resorttv1homes.com and click on Contact Us, one of our expert realtors will get in touch with you and help you find your dream home here in Central Florida. So that's resorttv1homes.com. Click on Contact Us. We're brokered by eXp Realty. Again, that's resorttv1homes.com. Yeah, Steph, I'm sorry. Liam had a tough day too at school. So, but I don't want to, I got as he gets older, I don't want to embarrass him, so I will not talk about it. He's very good about, you know, not being mad at me for saying stuff, but don't want to betray his trust and tell everybody what's going on all the time. But, you know, you always feel bad for your kids when they have a hard day, for sure. He's a good guy, and he tries his hardest all the time. Hey, Teresa. Guys, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Check out another awesome sponsor, MickeyTravels.com. If you want to book your next Disney vacation for, you know, parks, cruises, whatever you want, any parks, definitely check out MickeyTravels.com. It's MickeyTravels.com. Tell them Resort TV One sent you. And also MickeyBlog.com, where you can find out all the latest Disney news. That's MickeyTravels.com. I like getting embarrassed. I mean, some people do. Some people's embarrassment threshold is like really low. Like it's hard. You know, I find students like that just don't embarrass. They're just very confident and they just don't really, they're not worried about it. I mean, obviously I'm kind of that way after being on streams all the time. I'm kind of that way too, but still it's, yeah. Some people have an even higher threshold than I do. How's Joey feeling? I don't know. I haven't heard from them. I hope Joey's feeling better. Joey and everybody, if you're watching in Ninja Mode, we're thinking about you and we hope you feel better soon. So I don't know. Feel sorry for the poor guy. Hopefully he rests up and gets better. That Peter Pan stuck in my head now. I don't know if I was close to the right key or not, but I was trying. Get copyright claimed if I got it too close. Just kidding. And my voice is not good enough to do that. And then here's Tangled. Yep. So cool. At last I see the light. That is one of the coolest scenes in any Disney movie. I said one of the. Don't come at me, right? Like I'm not saying it's the best, whatever. It's really good is what I'm trying to say. Don't come at me. But no, seriously, it's really good and it's very, very well done. And the way that they spin the camera around, the virtual camera, this animation around them, and the way that they show everything, and it's like just the right amount of blurry and not blurry and focused and unfocused. And I don't know. It's just very, very beautiful filmmaking, and it's cool to see sometimes when Disney does that. I've not done the scavenger hunt with the artwork. I should do that sometime. I like art. Art is cool. I knew Art once. He was a good guy. Just kidding. No, but yeah, I would like to do that sometime. I would indeed. Okay, there we go. Wow. So beautiful. I'm going to have to come back out here in a minute and get a sunset picture. I believe it's going to be a nice sunset. This is the fitness center. Looks to be closed right now. Athletique, because, you know, it's French. Can't go in there. Not staying here. But can go in here. Hidden Mickey stream would be great. Yeah, the multiplane camera. Smells so good in here. If you haven't been in here, you need to come in just to smell the fragrance. They do such a good job with the smells in here. Yeah, Stream Finder is a gorgeous night. And you see that outside, and you say, you know what? It's going to be all right. The world is at peace when you're at Disney. Even if it's not completely, you can take a mental load off. And it's okay, by the way. It's okay. And maybe it's a good time to address, without, you know, addressing it directly, but just, you know, there's a lot of stuff to worry about, right? With the news and everything, but it's okay to take a mental load off and just relax and enjoy something. Relax and enjoy the parks, relax and enjoy a live stream. All that stuff, it's okay. It's okay to take a load off and not worry for a little while. So give yourself permission to do that sometimes, especially if you're a news watcher. Nothing wrong with watching the news and being informed, but give yourself a break and be okay with just letting go. Because you need that. There's a red shirt that Nikki was talking about. That's fun. Yeah, so there it is. Fun. This is the one that was at, or was it Pop Century? Let's see if they have prices on any of these things here. Yeah, $34.99. Yep, helps to take a break. Agree online too much. Feel safe at Disney. Yep. Thanks, Miss Disney fan. Of course, Parzival. Yep, it is good because we, yeah, let the world spin without you for a night. You'll feel better. Yep, because it'll be okay. I promise. It will be okay. Thanks, Jilly. Yeah, give yourself permission to release things. It's that whole let it go thing. 24 hours of living in the There you go. That's right. There, MDF got it. Let it go. Yeah. Ooh, here's a new Skyliner shirt. Yes, Steph, it's okay. I love the Bones episodes. That's a cool shirt. I like that a lot, actually. I don't need another shirt, but I like that one. I mean, I do enough Skyliner streams. I should probably have a Skyliner shirt, right? So, Franny, I get what you're saying, but I actually think with all the decoration, it is pretty nice. And actually, it's brand new, so not a flip. But I share some of your concerns. I need a Skyliner shirt. I'm getting the Skyliner shirt. I don't like paying. Well, actually, I have a discount. I'm doing it. Hold on. This one's got. Let me look. Okay, they're the same. Getting the Skyliner shirt. I need a Skyliner shirt. I love Skyliners. Alright, hold on, guys. I'm gonna wait in line. I love the artwork here is amazing. It's actually medium. It's not thick. It's not thin. As opposed to like one of those athletic style shirts that's like paper thin. It's kind of more of a medium, but it's not a thick t-shirt either. It's about right. So yeah. Digging it. I love that shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but yeah, if you're here possibly till tomorrow, check here. Yeah. But there's just no guarantee.
Pick one up for me too. Yeah. Wish I could. There's a thread on there, but I think that's just sitting there. I love the Dream is Wish Your Heart Makes playing up there. Okay, so I'm going to grab this and then we'll be on our way around the world. Josh better get a cookie to Coke. Actually, I'm not going to. You're going to think I'm an imposter because trying to burn a few calories and be more comfortable. Hi. Yep. Just this guy.
Just the shirt?
Yep.
Alright.
Go.
Do we have any discounts with us?
Yep. Let me grab my pass on the phone here.
Yeah.
Here we go. It expires today, but I got the other one already.
Alright.
I don't know. It's hard. It's not hard to remember when your pass expires on April Fool's Day.
And then with the discount, it comes to $25.55.
Okay.
Cash or card?
This card right here.
Alright, you can tap whenever you're ready. Try one more time.
Okay, I liked that one.
Let me grab your bag.
That's funny. Y'all checking out the pens while I shop.
Alright, there
All
you
right,
are.
thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. All right, well, you're all checking out the pens, and I got to show you the pens. Okay. The pen trading, the Florida license plate one's cool. Here's a Riviera one. You want to see the DVC merch? Okay. Here you go. That's a cool one. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Oh, that's neat. It's a lady shirt, but hey, ladies, that's a cool shirt. No, not the first time I bought something on stream. Even in the last few weeks, I did. I do need to actually go through my closet and get rid of the shirts that are like faded and, you know, worn too much. How far I walk in a week? A lot. This is cool too. Wow. This is just so you can get a pricing idea. $60. Yeah. Yeah, watch bands here too. There's a 2025 shirt. Oh, your annual pass for purchase on Earth Day. That's nice. Oh, here's a bag. DVC bag. The DVC was our best purchase ever. Nice. I have the ears and then the Dooney and Burke there.
Thank you so much. Take care.
It's a cool ornament too. So they don't apparently have the Skyliner ears, right? I think one of the other ladies here was talking about that a minute ago. Yeah, we do resorts at Universal and SeaWorld sometimes. So you guys don't have the Skyliner ears, right?
They're unfortunately sold out property.
Probably right. Okay, that's what I figured. I just got that shirt. I've never seen that before, but everybody on the stream was like, you got to show us the Skyliner ears. I'm like, I think I just heard her telling somebody they're gone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, thank you. Sold out, guys. I didn't see any Ratatouille merch. No, you're right, this time. They usually do. I imagine, you know, merch does rotate, so I imagine it could come back sometime. I love this resort. Did I mention that? It's really nice. Anybody hungry? Oh, they have movable parts. Oh my gosh. Probably why they sold so fast. I just love some of the stuff here. This lounge, first of all, is amazing. I have to just scan it because there's so many people, but I don't want to like be, you know, disrespectful, but that's cool. And then we also have amazing Walt pictures. Walt and Lillian. Walt and the Globe. All the Walts. And then this particular watercolor over here is really nice. Yeah, take one of each for sure. I don't think I'm gonna get a good picture, it looks like, because it looks like the sun's already gone down. Maybe I missed my window. Oh well, it's all good. I got lots of good Skyliner pictures. Although I could use a few more. I will say Skyliner is the one thing I don't have as many. When I go to, when I go to the thumbnails, I don't have as many pictures of the Skyliner. Yeah, the rooms are really nice. I've done some tours of those too. Is it a Walt? Could be. You never know. So I think if somebody was asking earlier about the discount, it's like 20% for annual pass holders. That's nice. It does sometimes make the purchasing decisions a little easier. Whoops. I fixed the thing. There we go. Whoa, hey. The stream went crazy there for a second. All right, let's go over here. And the Primo Piatto is here. That's their food, like kind of mini food court area, which is nice. And they got yard games and things. Somebody said this is bocce ball or something, lawn bowling, I don't know. Either way, I always forget every time. But good news is they got a lot of games and a lot of things to pass the time. Okay. Oh, they've got gelato over here. Wow. Tempting. Same gelato place that's on Vivoli. It's in Italy. Nice. All right, let me grab a picture or two. It is a bigger step than I thought it was going to be. Let me fix it. Oh, that's a nice reflection. It's helpful to switch my phone to 16:9 to do thumbnail shots. Oh my goodness. I love the reflections. I got it. Wow. Hey, deep voice Epcot guy. Yeah. Wow is indeed the correct word. It is some good thumbnail pics there. Next Skyliner stream. Now you know where the thumbnail came from. I also just turned up the quality to all the way, so hopefully that looks nice. Is it weird that I'm trying to snap pictures when the Skyliners are an even distance apart? Yeah, I'll sit here for a little bit longer for sure. I know, just leave us here all night. Tranquil. Indeed. Weird but taxing, no? Yeah, John, it's beautiful here tonight. Wait, in Madrid, it's got to be like the middle of the night, like 1:30 or something. Tanita, you've got to figure it out every 3 seconds. Thanks, Sherry. There you go. Who dat, Dave? We'll just sit here the rest of the month. Hey, Galaxy Girl. L thought of it. L Living thought of it. Actually healing. Yeah, I think it is important to just stop and look, man. Like, just stop and look around. I'm super guilty of it too, but you know, we got to get our phone, we got to get our head out of our phone and look around sometimes. I said to the people watching the live stream, but here, I'm showing you something that's you know, outside your phone. They start things late and they go real late. Okay. No, but it's okay to take a break. It's also okay to hit the like. It's the reason why you look up. Yeah. I love the reflection so much. Thanks, SC Bills fan. Hey, Alyssa. Don't miss the free stuff, that's right. Definition of Tranquil Tuesday. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm not leaving, don't worry. I'm just gonna come over here for half a second and put away my t-shirt bag so I don't have so much to hold while I show you guys the beautiful view. Oof, oof, sorry. Okay. So from here we'll head over to Epcot Resorts, not the park. And then we'll go and we'll probably end around Caribbean Beach. Yeah, the Kraut for sure. Your first couples trip is amazing. You're watching your TV? Nice. My shoulder's much better, thank you. Yeah, I just had to baby it for a few days. Even this up here is pretty. Hey Joe. I like watching videos of the resorts and walking around them. Nice. Yes, there is a little Riviera beach. That is correct. Sunset was made for us. It was. There's been a few bugs. It's not too bad. Disney takes care of that pretty nicely. We'll wait a minute or two more and then we'll head over to back on the Skyliner. Yeah, it's really nice, Katie. Yep, Stream Finder, that's right. We gotta slow down and actually watch them. Oh, Disney World Castle, I hope you guys both get better. Yeah, Ginger, it's nice to see them change for sure. It's really cool to see videos of it, how it looks from space too, from the space station or from satellites. Watch it gradually transition. This edge that we're in right now, the twilight area between, you know, light and dark, it's just a thin little band around the Earth that experiences it. And the crazy thing about it is somebody's experiencing it all the time, somewhere. You know, 5 o'clock somewhere, it's always sunset somewhere. Thanks, Tara. Hey, Mr. Master. Hey, Renee. Be here in 3 hours. That's right. If you're in California. Can't leave. I was trying to. My feet wouldn't go. Yeah, I want to take a Skyliner to work too. Oh, Anubis, yeah, for sure, the polls, but I think still somebody's experiencing it all the time. But yes, I didn't say everybody experiences it every day, but, well, no, I guess I did, didn't I? Yeah, I guess if you're in the polls, you don't, but somewhere somebody's experiencing it all the time. You're right, not everybody gets it, though. There's that whole top of the ball thing, or bottom. In June, this is about as dark as it gets in Alaska and northern Canada. Wow. So interesting. Be hard to get used to. The dark all day would be hard to get used to too. Nope, not on spring break. I've been back at school for now. This is my second week. All right, I'm gonna head around the bend a little bit. This has been nice though. Ever think about how many different experiences people are having at Walt Disney World at one time? I know, right? That is cool to think about. About 50-ish miles east, and our clouds looks like something from Fantasia. Nice. Hey, Rich. Yep. Super nice. Oh, that's really interesting, Anubis. We get over 19 hours of daylight here on summer solstice. Wow. So also 19 hours of dark then in the winter. I know Adam the Woo went up to Barrow, I think that's where it was, in Alaska, and he was saying that he was there when, at the time when it, you know, didn't get light very long. Oh, Joe, it's good to hear about your experience as a cast member at Magic Kingdom. I know sometimes life makes us move on, but always have those memories. Yeah, Stream Finder, there's so much magic in photo perfect amazingness around at night. Photo perfection is what I was gonna say. Mom and Dad are doing great. Yeah, they're doing great. Just again, not wanting to get out to the parks as much or the resorts. Just good to stay at home and not have to worry about crowds or heat. Yeah. Okay.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Sorry guys, there weren't any really unwrapped ones here. So you're gonna see me a lot. Hello. Got my Epcot Fireworks shirt on because we are going to watch Epcot Fireworks at some point. Everybody wants the clear cabins. We didn't go very far. Oh, thanks for 1,000 likes, everybody. I can still sort of see it. if I stay back and kind of, it looks like a watercolor painting a little bit. Oh, it's raining over here. See the rain coming out of the cloud there. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Skyliner cable. I don't really want to talk about it right now. Yeah, I always think that's cool. You can see rain somewhere else too. I was explaining to Liam that's why they this right here is why the radar works, because you can see it with the radar waves that they bounce around the sky. Queensryche show was so great, one of the best at Epcot. Oh my goodness. I wish I hadn't missed it. I was so tired last night, I just couldn't do it. Oh, Bishop Birch just came on. Yeah, I was gonna go last night and I got home and I could have made it to the 8 o'clock show, but I just couldn't do it. And I believe somebody streamed it. Full cable inspection every January. Makes sense. I figured they did that sometime. Daughter got to preview Epic Universe today. I can't wait to hear her reactions. Nice. It's awesome too. You can see Galaxy's Edge over there a little bit. I love the Skyliner. It's nearly 1 a.m. in the UK and I really need to go to bed, but can't stop watching. Oh, Disney Lou. Totally understand. It's quite beautiful. And when I turn the corner, I should be able to get a better view. Miss Pumpkin Cat, we just left the Riviera, which is right next to the Caribbean beach. As a person fearful of heights, I can't do this as... Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah, my wife doesn't want to do it either. She doesn't like the Skyliner, or she wouldn't be able to do it. For me, I don't worry too much about it because these things are built by the Doppelmayr company. They really have a very safe track record, so. See it right there. You should get the camera right up on there, and then you're going to see that little flashing red light, which is trying to focus. Yeah, it's better. Happy Tuesday, Camille. Great start to a new month and week. The last month I've learned how my version of rest, and I hope you all find that in this upcoming one. Yeah, rest is important. I've been trying to do better with that too. I need to scoot over. It's really hard to hold it on this door, but I also don't want to lean on the door. And we're almost stopped. Yes, Brad, it's a good idea to take a restroom break for sure before you visit this, before you take the Skyliner. Yeah, we're gonna try and watch the luminous fireworks from here, so we'll see. It's pretty good usually. They won't let you stay on, so I have to get off and get back in line. So you always miss part of the show. That's the only problem. And I get it. I mean, like, it's busy, so they need to get people off. No problem there, but it does make it hard to watch too much of the show. There's a Ratatouille. Space Shuttle will be going up. Oh, really? No, wait. Space Shuttle Endeavour. They don't launch space shuttles anymore. You got me. April Fools. Yep, Leo, you got me. Green Drake may be the hardest rocking band ever hit Epcot. That's awesome. I wish I'd gone, I really do, but man, I was just so tired. Lee is looking forward to Disney trips soon. Nice. Oh, on the Backstage Magic Tour, they paint the Eiffel Tower in something sticky so the birds don't land on it. That's a good idea, actually. That's a super good idea. SpaceX at 9:17. Oh, okay, cool. I don't think we'll see it. It's very, very cloudy. They also maybe scrubbed or delayed for the storms that are around here. It depends. It's hard not to go in Epcot. I know, it really is. I was there last week. Hey, John Piero. Kind of nice to hear the original. I believe it's China music there. Pretty cool. All right, let's head down the road here. See what we got. Maybe we can see a little more of the sunset if I can get up there fast enough. So that little well, there's a lot of people smoking. That little walkway that goes underneath is a way to not have to climb, but it's also a way to well, it's a smoking area too, so you don't really want to take it if you can handle it. But You saw Heart and Cheap Trick. Nice. That would be a good concert. Anyway, that one goes underneath and then it comes out at Beach Club over here on Yacht Club. Beach Club, I guess, really. If you're going to Boardwalk, you got to go over the top. At Swan and Dolphin, you can kind of pick your side, but it's actually faster to go towards Boardwalk, I think, if you're walking to Swan and Dolphin. On nights like this, you can't even believe a place like this even exists. I know, right? So cool. Look at this. Yes, both Disney water parks are open this summer. I got an official email from Disney about it. True and correct. Steph used to say. Tired of the nanny chairs for us? Yeah. Yeah, Stream Finder is beautiful. MMS 7415, $9.99 was just at Caribbean Beach 2 weeks ago. Enjoyed meeting Josh and Jen at MK. Thanks for the great Tranquil Tuesday. Thank you, MMS. No, I think the Beach Club pool renovation is going to go at least through the summer, maybe through the year. I'm not sure. Have you guys heard? I don't know. I know they. I'll go over and show you real quick. It looks like, I mean, since we're right next to it, it looks like they've got quite a bit to go on it. Tonight's stream is nothing but a bunch of wallpaper pictures for your computer. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. All right. Let's see if we can go full quality for a while here since it looks so nice outside. Let me go slightly lower brightness. There we go. Ends in June. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. That's awesome, Jody. Don't forget, when you're feeling overwhelmed or need a break, try Resort TV and Replay. This would be a keeper. It is indeed a keeper. Friday was a pretty good one too. We were doing this a lot on Friday, so I'm kind of repeating some of it, but that's okay. Look at this. From the Skyliner entrance to Swan and Dolphin Boat Dock, Google shows 0.8 miles. Oh, okay. So it actually is about the same. Like, actually, you know, probably within a few feet of the same then. That's cool. No meaningful difference. Look at that. Google says open sometime in June. Okay, cool. Do I really hear Nirvana? I just hear like the bass line from Smells Like Teen Spirit right now. It's kind of funny. Oh, there was a bug. Hey, you're welcome, Adam. Yeah, Karen, the views are epic. I had Jenna's Monday morning live stream on the background, was jumping between Teams calls. That's become a tradition. Nice. Watching Disney World conference calls. And you look over at something Jenna said, and then somebody says something, and you're like, what? Say it again. You got confused on Friday? Thought you'd lost a weekend? Yeah, it was fun. I hear Paramore over there across the way, living in the real world. You guys may not be able to, I don't know. Oh, they're doing a movie over there. All right. It's been the perfect Tranquil Tuesday. I agree. Glad I decided to do this. I didn't want to do, I love Epcot, but I didn't want to do 3 times in a row at Epcot, even though it is really, really good. Oh, it's like Toy Story or something. But I did want to at least, you know, do something Tranquil. So anyway, we ended up here. Foreigner's Journey. Oh, that's always fun. I always love Foreigner's Journey. Roman. Your stream at Contemporary where we went up to club level got me thinking of staying at club level. Nice. All right, let's go over here and we can see it a little better. Yes, you can make most Disney experiences Tranquil for sure. You're not going to be able to see this very well, so go back to Friday to see better. But Renata to go, 17 months of Resort Hopper Bronze. Hey Josh, great streaming as usual. I heard Yacht is under renovation. Yes, it is. Yeah, we showed all that on Friday too, so yeah, you can't really see it very well. They got quite a ways to go, but I think they can probably finish it by June. So anyway, thanks Tara. Yeah, so it's dark now. But there's a lot of renovation going on, suffice it to say, here at this resort. Hey, Willeen. Still a great resort, though. Wonder if they're giving like lower rates here because it is under so much construction. Doubtful, maybe, but it would be nice, I guess. Now here, still at this bar, they still have like a bunch of pop music playing. But here, in just a second, once we get past the music, you will actually be able to see the construction on the yacht club over here. So let me get past the music, and then you will see all of the things here. Here we go. Check this out. Yeah, so this is cool. So now you can see here just a little bit. So there you go. Lots of sandbags. And you can see scaffolding on the yacht club. So there you go. You can see that right there. If I just take a second and look. Slight difference. Okay. Well, that's good. At least they're trying. They're trying. Anyway, so that gives you just a really quick overview of what's going on. Hey, Sarah. Okay, I'm not going all the way around, I don't think. I'm already this far, I guess. Trying to decide what to do. Why not? Well, we already did Boardwalk. Whatever. We're going. We're walking it. We're walking it. Can't ever have too much Boardwalk. By the time I stand around and try and decide, we'll just be here. We'll be there. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at that sky. Round and round we go. Where we stops, nobody knows. So my plan at this point is to finish the lap, hit the Skyliner, maybe do Caribbean Beach a little bit. We'll see if we have time. If not, we'll finish there. Yeah, there's a beach in a bag. Thanks, Adam. So our TV one always comes through. We try. And if you want to see a better detailed look, you can look at our Friday stream. A lot more. I don't know why they put sand in the pool. Maybe just make it more beach-like, I guess. You'd think that would make it a lot harder on the filtration system, but I don't know much about that. Either way, it's a gorgeous night tonight out here on the boardwalk. Hey, Pamela. All right, I have a, ooh, whoa, that one really moved. I'm just gonna go back there and step on it again because that's probably a smart, holy cow, look at this. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, we're gonna keep going. There's a filtration system that uses sand, that's cool. Hi Kaylee, I'm enjoying the Skyliner, thanks. It is a perfect night for it. Hey Adrian. All right, so I have a question for everybody, for the tech people. All right, I promise I'll limit this to 5 minutes or less for those of you who don't like the tech talk, but I have a question, tech talk question. Okay, so we just finished getting the gigabit fiber, which is amazing, and upload stuff ridiculously fast. Our provider just fixed it so I can use my VPN now, which is awesome. So we're all good there. We have, the router ends up on one side of our house, and we've got the other end of our house, which isn't that big, but it's big enough that the other end of the house has one room that's a dead spot. So I bought one of those Wi-Fi repeater things that goes with my Asus router, and it works pretty well. But when you're on that, of course, your speed is cut, you know, like in half. So I'd really like to run Ethernet to it so we can get the full speed. But I really don't want to put another hole in the wall and go through the attic. I should have asked the cable people to do it when they were there. They were already in the attic. I would have paid them extra, or the fiber people. Either way, my question is, I've got cable outlets close, and we don't use cable TV anymore. Would it be good enough to use the new Mocha like 2.5 adapters, or would it be better to just run the Ethernet and bite the bullet? Yeah, we'll save 80% of my time uploading. I went from 40 megabits up to 940. Either way, so let me know. Is the new Mocha standard, is that good enough to wire up an extender for just basically one room in the house, one side? Or should I bite the bullet and do the Ethernet? Because I have gigabit, so 2.5 should be overkill. Yes, it's an AI mesh compatible extender, but it still doesn't get the full speed. Yeah, it is a mesh, so it's Asus. It does the AI mesh thing. So anyway, let me know. I have it set up for AI mesh, but maybe it's too far. Run the cord. I just don't want to put another hole in the wall. But yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, I found a yeah, so we're doing the Wi-Fi. It works fine, but run along the wall as high as possible. Run the cord. I say run the cord. My Mocha runs great. Cool. So what I'm talking about too is, I mean, I'm using the Wi-Fi right now, and it gets about 400 down and 200 up, which is not bad for the mesh, but there's a MOCA. It's like it runs through the coax. So my point is, I can use the coax cables to get 2.5 gigs. Is that okay? Has anybody used that? So yeah, I don't want to do the wireless, but I'm just, the Ethernet's probably better. Everybody's saying Ethernet. I may have to do it. If you have a run already that you don't want, you can just tape the Ethernet to the end of the cable line and pull it right through. Oh, really? Oh. Oh. Then I wouldn't have to put a hole in the wall. That's kind of brilliant. So I'd have to find the splitter in the attic, tape it to the end, and run it through. Ooh, you're going from copper to fiber. Nice. Okay. But either way, I've got the Wi-Fi extender. It's fine. I could run a Mocha adapter, but I don't know if anybody's had, like I said, I don't know if anybody's had experience with those, but everybody's saying Ethernet. Maybe that's the deal. Like I found like a 150-foot Cat 8 cable on Amazon that's fully shielded for like 30 or 40 bucks. So whatever, we'll see. That may be the way to go though. The thing is, they already put a hole in my wall where the fiber came in, so I just need to like take the fiber box off. Eat that for sure. Use your coax for a fish line. How old's your tip? Very fast speeds are forever. It's installed networks for 30 years. I promise you'll be happiest with Ethernet. Okay. That's fair. It'd be nice to get the full 900 down there. Anyway, I'm done. Thank you for the advice. So using the coax, that's cool, because I'm never going to use that coax, and then I don't have to put another hole in the wall. Love it. Okay. For some of this tech, use Ethernet. And actually, I could use my other cable outlet even in the master bedroom. Mocha's good, but Ethernet's the gold standard. Snake it through. Yeah, we have power nearby, because I have to have power for the extender anyway. And then actually, I could do the right thing and get a full like access point instead of the little extender thing. Just did the same thing, cut a coax cable and pull through the Ethernet cable to get to the second. Okay, cool, you guys are smart. See, that's why I asked you. All right, so then I don't even have to do a fish line. I literally just tie it and pull it. That's so brilliant. I just need to get out my old N95s that I used during COVID to be up there in the attic with all the insulation. That's what spackle is for. My Mocha is far easier than running extra wires, and it works like a champ. Okay, well there you go. I know the Mocha you lose a little bit of latency too, so. If I can do the Ethernet for 30 bucks, maybe it's worth it. Oh, don't install a shielded cable. Okay, good to know. Gorilla glue tape will hold the wire too to pull it. Okay. Well, there you go. Jen's been doing networking computers for over 30 years. My movie's playing fast forward. Snake or pull it through. Yes, I'll get the same. Well, I do a boat stroll. I need to. All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate the advice. So I didn't even think of tying it on there or whatever. But so I don't have to tie it? So the fiber people, they took one of those little bendable rods that they used to clean out, that I've used to clean out my dryer vent. And they just tied the end of the fiber to that and fished it down the wall. Oh, coax may be stapled to the studs. That is also true. Yeah, figure it out. I guess there's only one way to find out that one. The one thing I just don't want to do is like, I don't want to wire up a jack. I don't need a jack. I just rather the cable go right to the extender. Cool. Well, thank you for indulging me on that. I'll do a little more research and see what I can find out. I miss Radio Shack too. Boardwalk's sleepy tonight. The disabled, you may have to pull a little harder. Yeah. It's a small room. It's actually a very small part of the house. It's like 200 or 250 square feet that has that. That has a dead spot. The router does pretty good. All right. Nice relaxing stool down here. Should do a live stream on your other channel and just tech talk. I really should. That'd be fun. Incredibles over here. Stitch just heard of people pulling the cables. Nice. Oh no, we don't have vinyl siding. We are stucco. It's a stucco house, so that would make it hard. Oh, thanks, Brad. I'm going to try not to terminate a cable. I think I would probably mess that up. I'm going to try to just go end to end. We got the corn dog place. The music here makes this so classy. Can't hear it too much, but it's just like a relaxing evening on the pier, on the shore. We went to Abracadabra. How was that? I said 5 minutes. I went over. I'm sorry. I'm done now. Thank you, guys. Okay. Keystone and a punch down tool. Okay, well, we'll see how far we can get into it. There's ice cream. Great cocktails. Nice. Has anybody been to the Cake Bake? So we did a boat tour on Friday. I don't know what you mean by boat stroll, but yeah, we did a boat tour. Now we could do a stroll around here again. It's been a few years since I've done a stroll here at Crescent Lake, and it wasn't even really a nice day when we did it, so.
3, 2, 1, go.
10 p.m. Yeah, there you go. I gotta go to bed for sure. Let's see how long can you keep Josh talking tech. You could keep me for a long time. Live stream, you put the Ethernet in. Yeah, then you guys can help me when it doesn't go well. Not hard to terminate cable. Okay, well, we'll see. I think the place where the cable would come out is behind a bookshelf, so it probably doesn't even matter really to like make it terminate perfectly. Cape Bay was so expensive we chose to skip it. Okay. Has anybody else tried it? My wife brought back some cookie dough from Cake Bake. It was amazing. Cake Bake requires a credit check. Micro says it was good. Credit check just to enter. That's like going into Tiffany's or something. I found it pretty underwhelming. Okay, Ginger. Yeah, I'd have pretty high standards if it was that expensive, I think, too. That's why when Steph and I went to Ruth's Chris one time in Tampa, and we were like, let's try this thing out. Let's see what all the fuss is about. It was a nice evening, but the steak was just okay. And I don't know that I'd put it above, flavor-wise, I wouldn't even put it above what I have at Texas Roadhouse. And that's not because I have an underdeveloped palate. Like, I love the Yachtsman. It's amazing. But like I said, my all-time favorite is Club 33 Disneyland. I just like good flavor. I don't want my steak to be sour and bitter. And the one I got at Ruth's Chris was kind of bitter. You know, I've been to Cape May a long time ago. That was a nice stroll, wasn't it? Longhorn. You know, I like Longhorn. It's good. If I had to rank the major chain steakhouses, I'd probably rank number 1 Texas Roadhouse, at least for me, for flavor. Plus those rolls. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? And the steak fries. 2, Longhorn. 3, Outback. I'm not an Outback fan. It's fine, but I'm not an Outback fan. Hi.
Hi. My name's Jen. I just wanted to say hello.
Nice to meet you.
I'm from near Toronto and watch you guys all the time. And
Thank you.
I was eating pizza and saw you walk by. And
Oh yeah, sorry I was walking so fast.
It's okay.
I was on a mission.
Where are you going?
No, we're fine. I just get on a mission when I start talking and walking.
Okay.
So, did you want to say hi on the stream?
Yeah, I would love to.
Jen from Toronto.
Hi. This is my first solo mom vacation. I want to say hi to my 6 kids at home.
Nice.
And my husband Andrew. Hi guys. They also watch you all the time. So.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping, I don't know if they've shut down the Skyliner or not, but it looks like a lot of lightning out here, so.
If that's the case, I may have to walk back, so we're going to have to see. I have my car at Hollywood Studios. I will start there and park there, because if you end up outside of Epcot when the fireworks start, you can't get back in.
Yeah.
So I have to be over at Hollywood since I don't have to go into the park to get my car.
I was kind of wondering if I need to Uber back, because I'm not in the park today, so I
Where are you parked?
I'm at Caribbean Beach, so I thought.
So you've got a couple options. You can Uber, or you can actually take the bus to anywhere, and then take another bus back to Caribbean Beach.
That's true. I could do a
double
to,
bus.
like the entrance of Epcot.
And then Caribbean Beach.
I might give it a try.
I don't think there are buses to the entrance of Epcot from here. But what you could do is Hollywood Studios isn't that far away. Take a bus from here or one of these to the entrance of Studios, and then take from Studios to Caribbean Beach.
Okay.
Yep.
Good advice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I had pneumonia for about 3 months.
Oh no.
This winter.
Yeah.
And watched you constantly. So thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure.
It got me through. So anyway, enjoy your night.
Yeah, you too.
Later.
Bye. Okay. So yeah, let's see. We're going on our honeymoon. Nice. Oh, Skyliner's currently running. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and try and get on it and do a little loop, so that I can try and ride. I can be on it during the fireworks. Hopefully. Once I ate at Wolfgang Puck's in Los Angeles. It's called Cut. Everyone at the table got their own waiter. What an extraordinary experience. Wow. Hijacking or hacking bus routes is my guilty pleasure. Nice. Who needs Google Maps when you have Josh Maps? Josh Maps isn't always accurate though. All right, so we're talking about steak. That's probably a topic more appealing to more people than Tech Talk, even though I know a lot of you do like the Tech Talk. So, if you do like that, please subscribe to my channel, my other channel, Retro TV 1 Tech. Retro TV 1 Tech. A lot of people still aren't on there. We got 204,000 on here and only 7,000 some on the Retro channel, so I know there's more people than that than like tech, so go subscribe over there. It's totally free. Jen has also got Adventures of Jen and Dale that she does with Dale. They actually post videos on there sometimes. Anywho, so what is your favorite steakhouse is what I was going to say. Like, what's not that. Tell me, a lot of you will say, say a chain steakhouse, which is good. Tell me the best steak you've ever had and where it was from. Yeah, Robert. Tech Talk does rule. So tell me best steak you've ever had. What restaurant? Even if it's one that's like just in your town. Like Indianapolis has St. Elmo's Steakhouse, which was pretty good. Solo trips are awesome, absolutely. I mean, I go solo all the time. Of course, I'm not far away from home, but my own kitchen, nice. MRI, I love that. Cowboy Cowboy ribeye, my grill. The best steak is made at home. Make sure you're walking in this type of thunderous weather. Make sure your plus capacitor is disabled. Yeah. Disney Cruise, Gallagher's. Oh yeah, absolutely. Beach Club, absolutely. Nice to meet that mom for sure. Texas Roadhouse, Morton's. I've heard about Morton's, I've just never tried it. Hacienda del Sol, Narcoossee's, Christian, the tiny church in the back parking lot of a funeral home. Wow. Shady Maple, 677 Prime. Steakhouse 4 minutes north of O'Galley on the ocean side. Charlie's Eye Drive. Disney to Steak across California Grill's pretty good, yep. The Fort in Colorado. STK. I've not tried STK, I need to. At home, a lot of people voting for their own kitchen, their own grill. That's nice. Pine Club, Young Steakhouse. Okay. Hi. How are you? Thanks, you too. Chao de Fago. The filet is the only steak to have. The filet is the only steak to have at Ruth's Chris. So I actually did have the filet, believe it or not. Because I thought the same thing. I thought, well, I'm not going to come here all the time. I'm going to get the best one, right? So I pretty much, if I'm going to a steakhouse and I want to try it, I always get the filet because I figure that's the one they're going to take the most time on because it's the most expensive. 21 Club, Peter Luger's, Bull and Bear, Pete Luger's, Brazilian Steakhouse. Christian's at 2 inch tenderloin. Wow. Best steak is Cartaro in Rio. 7 years. Wow. Steaks are us. The Wave. Ruth's Chris was the best. Okay. Manny's. Like Manny's Shop House. Manny's is good. I did get food poisoning there once. And also he wouldn't sponsor our band, but that's fine. I did meet Manny a couple times. Nice guy, but I kind of got a bad taste in my mouth, literally, besides the food poisoning, because I went over there. There's one, the original one is in Haines City. I went over there because I'd called him and talked to him, and he said, yeah, just come on down and we'll talk about it. We'll see what we can do. So I took all my time and went down there. I had to wait he said, come before we open. I had to wait like a half an hour to talk to him, which was fine. But then when I did talk to him, he talked to me for like 30 seconds and said, yeah, sorry, I can't help you. And I was like, then why did you tell me to come down? So I was like, okay, not eating there anymore. Like, I don't expect somebody to sponsor a band, but don't like waste my time. It was weird. If he didn't want to do it, he should have told me on the phone. One of the best we ever had is at Morton's, Charlie's, Big Ed's, Pappas Brothers, Malone's, Chops, Home Cook, St. Elmo's, yeah. Texas Roadhouse, Joe's Birthday, J. Alexander's, American Steakhouse, Gibson's, Yachtsman was one of my best too, yeah. So that was, yeah, it was Manny's Shop House. Yep, that was where I had the weird experience, but that was pretty good food. Except for the food poisoning. So my plan is to go back to Caribbean or Riviera and then head back over here when it's time for fireworks. Yeah, we used to have to go to business all the time and ask for donations for the band. When I was at Haines City, we just didn't have any money. And a lot of places would do pretty well. What was really the best one? Jarrett Gordon Ford. They were always really good to us. They let our drumline come and play, and then we would get donations from people playing, and then they would match it. That was cool. Yeah, Manny opened too many restaurants though, and he had to close some of them.
Thank you. They were in line,
Thank you.
Chicago Cut. Texans Lightning might have other plans. Yeah, we'll see. If that's the case, we'll just do something else. We'll take a bus, something. Keen's Steakhouse. Good night, Jeff.
smoking in the cabins. Thank you. Para su seguridad, por favor, permanezcan sentados. Sintonicen sus manos y extiendan su mano.
Best steak I ever had was made by my son, who's a chef at Evangeline's. Nice. Fuddrucker, I've never had them before. I mean, I've heard of it, I've just never had it before.
Please remain seated. Seatbelts children and refrain from smoking in the cabins. Thank you. Para su seguridad, por favor, permanezcan sentados. Sintonicen sus manos y extiendan su mano. Gracias.
Gibson's in Chicago. Nice. What's the best burger? You know, there's a lot of good ones. For me, I like Splitsville quite a bit. If you're going to Universal, I love Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. But at Disney, yeah, Splitsville. I'm not a fan of Deluxe, but some people like it. Another good one, I've had really good ones at the Magic Kingdom Monorail Resorts. I know it's crazy, but Contempo Cafe the other day had an amazing burger. Great seasoning, perfectly cooked, juicy, nice bun. So yeah, that one's pretty good. Oh, Fuddruckers had giant pinball arcades. That's pretty cool. Portillo's burger. Oh, really? I didn't know Portillo's had burgers. That's cool. I thought they were just mostly hot dogs. Hooligans has a great burger. Steakhouse. Nice. Yep, I've heard Steakhouse 71 has one. I got to try that. Portillo's double cheeseburger is amazing. You know what else I like? It's not a Disney one, but a chain restaurant. I actually really like Five Guys. I think Five Guys has a really good burger. So that's cool. You like Deluxe? Yeah, some people really like it. And I love their fries. Five Guys fries are the best. IKEA. I've not had one at IKEA. Hey, JL. Nope. I don't really watch TV. I watch YouTube mostly. I never thought about it, but I should have. When they were building my house, I should have had them install the Ethernet then. Sorry, back to Tech Talk for a second. They were building our house. I should have had them install it. No, why I didn't. 4 cheese patty melt. Nice. That sounds good. Five Guys is good for fast food. Yeah, good stuff. Geyser Point Bison Burger is good. I very seldom use YouTube TV, and my bill has increased to over 90. Yeah, regular TV is expensive. I'm probably going to ride with somebody on this one, so just stay tuned. Hey, Tom. Yeah, so now it was good. We actually have had that. The bread service is amazing. Sure. Thanks, sir. Helps to know the cast members. I got my own Skyliner because he's amazing. Shout out to the cast member. Disney mom Melanie's husband. And also we just stopped. Ooh, Red Robin is good too. There's a lot of good burgers. There's a lot of places that know how to do a good burger. You're welcome. $9.57 and French fried potatoes. We moving. I wish they'd let me stay on this, but they won't. All right, here we go. You would think it was weather, but it's actually the loading and unloading of scooters and things. Oh, it's really bright in here. It's gonna be hard to see. You see mostly me. I get why they have to have lights for safety, for sure, but still, it'd be nice if you could turn them off. Then you could actually see around here. Part of the thing is too, the glass is curved, so that doesn't help. I'm not exactly sure where the fire was back there, but I'm sure they got it taken care of. Disney's really good about that. They probably had to keep it the way it was for a little while to do an investigation. Anybody if there's probably people in the stream that work with, fire prevention and safety, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they have to keep the scene undisturbed for a while so the fire marshal and whoever can investigate to make sure it doesn't happen again. They had to determine the cause, which if it was a refrigerator, was probably something electrical. Lightning getting closer. Yep. Well, we'll see if we make it back over here then. Maybe I should have just stayed on the bridge to watch the show. I think once we get to Riviera, I'll just stay there and jump right back on. We shall see. Funny, I don't know if you can see Tower Terror. I barely see it over there, Tower Terror. Of course, Fantasmic's going on even though you can't see it. You can't see anything but just a reflection. No rain yet. No rain yet. Get to bed on time tonight. I should get some rest. I'm hoping things calm down a little bit. Yeah, Amara, they might not, for sure. Beach Club is so thankful that we did the Crescent Lake loop. It never gets old. Well, I would assume, let me scoot down a little bit, I would assume if your username is Beach Club, that is a pretty accurate statement, right? Love it, love it. How many Apple products do I have? A lot. I got my iPhone. Wait, how many Apple products have I bought, or how many do I use myself? I have my iPhone, I have my watch. I don't actually own an iPad. Well, I own an iPad 2, which obviously isn't super functional. I just have it for like the retroness of it. In fact, I need to do a video on the iPad too. It's totally retro now. I need to re-jailbreak it. I also have, at school I use a MacBook. We have, they're pretty good to us with tech at school. I have an M3 MacBook Air. My other schools, before this, we had PCs, and I like PCs, but it was like, I had like a 2008 Dell something before. No, I do not have an Apple Vision. Using the higher end cost estimate of $140 million per mile, constructing a 10-mile extension could cost around $1.4 billion. For monorail, wow, that's why they don't do it. I mean, it would be amazing to have an extension to go to Animal Kingdom, and they're never going to do it. They'd have to run it off of Epcot, I think. Or is Magic Kingdom actually closer? Is TTC closer to Animal Kingdom, or is Epcot closer? If they did one to Animal Kingdom, it'd be way cheaper to do a Skyliner for sure. But then they'd probably have to run the Skyliner. I don't know where they would run it from. Here, I'll get a good view here real quick. It's just hard to hold it out. Yeah, we have Apple TV 4K as well. Now Liam has an iPad. I think he has an iPad Pro for school or something. No, he has an iPad Air. He has an iPad Air, and then we have a couple iPad minis that we use for like other around the house stuff. So yeah. Steph has a MacBook. How much does the Skyliner cost per mile in comparison? It's crazy to me. How much that costs? $140 million a mile. Insane. As my 90s friends would say, insane in the membrane. Galaxy tablet. That's nice. We have an older Galaxy tablet. Having emergency access, yeah. No, Skyliner doesn't have the same capacity as monorail. No, I figured that's true. I'm glad, listen, I give them credit. I'm glad they did something. So we did Riviera already. I'm gonna get off here and get back on. Oh wow, Dave, that's interesting. All right.
Here, watch yourself for Riviera.
Thank you. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait a little bit, and then we'll head back onto the Skyliner in just a minute. We're 40% there to Friday. Nice. Have they ever watched a video about how they stitch together cables for gondolas and ski lifts? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Sounds interesting for sure.
For your safety, please remain seated. Supervise children and remember this will be made happen. Thank you.
A ground train? I think that'd be pretty expensive too. Having a ground train. Hello, thank you. If they could somehow do a Skyliner from HS to AK, it would be around 2.1 miles. Oh, well, that's probably the better thing. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. Yeah, that would be better. 10 million for Skyliner? Wow. It's a huge difference. No wonder they did the Skyliner. So they could do a Skyliner Well, then they need a Skyliner to Animal Kingdom. They could totally expand this monorail station, or the Skyliner station over here. And there'd be 3 options. It'd be a busy place, but there'd be 3 options. Wonder if they have that in the master plan. Although, which direction they would have to go, there might not be room. I don't know where they would put it, actually. Remember, it has to go straight to something. And then at turn stations and stuff. You'd have to go directly over Fantasmic. Well, they definitely would not want to do that, so they'd have to go around. Maybe they could run it directly from here to Coronado. Now I gotta look at the map. Just solving all Disney's problems for them. You're welcome, Disney. Alright, here's the Skyliner. Right there, so let me zoom out. Hold on. Please hold. So this little dot right here is the Skyliner. Okay. So Animal Kingdom. Oh. Yeah, but totally go all the way over Hollywood Studios. Straight across. Huh. You'd have to... almost have to go to Art, maybe. Could actually go to All-Star. I think that's actually a good idea. All-Star. Somebody said that. All-Star to Animal Kingdom, I think, is the way. Sorry. Yeah, All-Star. You'd go to All-Star, and then you could avoid the Hollywood Studios crossover, and then also you wouldn't need a turning station because All-Star would be your turning station. New line from Magic to Coronado. Yeah. Yeah, that worked too. Lots of different ideas for sure. Sorry, it's hard to hold the map with one hand and do the phone, but all right. I'm gonna wait just a few more minutes, and then we'll go. Sorry, I haven't really done Caribbean Beach much tonight, but we'll do it more next time. AK All-Star to Wide to Pop. Yeah, you could do that too, but you don't want to make too many stops or it becomes the bus is faster. That's the problem. Convert the turn station to a 3-way hub. Oh, wow. Max is now bundled with Disney Plus. That's cool. The bus depot at Magic in front of Contemporary had major groundwork pre-COVID. Ground is set for a final stop there. Oh, really? Oh, so a Magic stop. That'd be interesting. It'd be great. Honestly, it'd be great to have another transportation option to get out of Magic. Lightning. It's like greased lightning. Yeah, it's the fireworks pre-show. That's right, tomorrow. It was a dark and stormy night. On a night just like tonight. Hey, Spider-Man. We'll wait a few more minutes. I don't want to go too early or we'll get to Epcot before the show starts. I want to get there kind of in the middle of the show. Then we'll just stand there and watch it. So Coronado Springs, All-Star to Animal Kingdom, least amount of stops. Yeah. So I want to thank our platinum members. These are people that pledge $50 a month on YouTube, and we appreciate that for YouTube members. Diane 515, Castaway K, Sorcerer Mickey, Go Manny, Big Guy 1, William Lively, Beautiful Haley Noel LeBlanc, My Crazy Grown Up Life, Chuck Polly, The Amazing Jayla Moxley, Sikander Durrani, Will Miller, Christopher Black, James Hahn, Maker Emily, Ali Verismo, and Alan J. Thank you so much for being part of our community. And thank you for all the support. Also, big thank you to, I talked about Resort TV One Homes, yeah. David's DVC Rentals. If you want to rent a DVC room for a fraction of the cost, check out David's DVC Rentals at dvcrequest.com/TV. dvcrequest.com/TV. Again, that's dvcrequest.com/TV. Yep, so if you want to rent that DVC room, just go to dvcrequest.com/TV. Wow. Thanks, Jilly. Thanks to all of our moppers for mopping. Well, I'm not ending. I'm just thanking people while I wait to get on the Skyliner. Thanks to all of our moppers for mopping. Thank you to all of our hoppers for being here. Thank you to all of our YouTube members, all of them, not just the platinum, but all the members. Thank you so much to all of you. And thank you so much to our Patreon members as well. I didn't forget about you guys. Patreon members, thank you. And, you know, if you want to join Patreon, it's patreon.com/ResortTV1. Support us for as little as as little as $1 a month, or YouTube memberships. As little as $5 a month. You get your name in green for the YouTube membership. We're at 26%. Battery should be good. Thanks to the hoppers for hopping. I might have to plug in here in a minute. The Skyliner's got a ton of lightning rods on it, so yeah, you're probably pretty good shape. And if you're in a Skyliner vehicle, you're technically not connected to ground, I don't think. I mean, I guess it could go through the cable and could go through your vehicle, but I think there's probably a way for it to stop that. Correct me if I'm wrong. The cable could definitely get electrified, but I'm wondering if there's a way. I'm wondering if the lightning would go to the lightning rods first on top of the Skyliner poles. If the cable got electrified, is there a mechanism to keep the gondola safe? I bet there is. Because technically lightning wants to get to the ground, and it can't get to the ground through the gondola. The gondola is not touching the ground, so that is one benefit of being up in the air. I don't want to say something wrong. Those of you who are more well-versed in physics than I am. It's great when you meet people with things in common. Chat rooms are great for that. Thanks for talking with me, y'all. It's good to have company. Or electrical engineering or something. Say hi to the great folks at the Spyglass Grill. Hello, Spyglass Grill. Hello, hello. It's probably insulated. That's what I would think. Yeah, Rob's Doc Broughton would be salivating. He needs that 1.21 gigawatts, man. All right. We should be good now. Quickest route's not through the gondola. That's what I would figure. And the lightning wouldn't dip down into the gondola. It would probably, if it got on the wire, it would probably stay on the wire. All right. Yeah. Yeah, is that a clear one? One of those?
154 is
perfect.
A clear one.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll warn you, we are in a weather warning, so if we do shut down, you might be stuck at it.
That's fine.
All right.
I can walk to Hollywood if I have to.
All right, have a good
Thank
day.
you.
For your safety, please remain seated, supervise children, and refrain from smoking.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes, Gray Rose for sure. There's grounding and dissipation systems. That's what I figured. I mean, I figured they've obviously thought about this. Each gondola would become its own Faraday cage. Yeah, somebody asked Doc Brown, is there a physicist on the plane? And Ginger says. But yeah, I figure there's got to be something like that that is like, hey, ooh, my goodness. Oh, that was fireworks. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. I turn the brightness all the way down. And we're gonna enjoy the fireworks.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Riviera Resort. If you're just joining us, we are on our way to Epcot.
May need to turn off the gimbal here
Ladies
real quick.
and gentlemen, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
Did I get it? No, it doesn't like that. This gimbal's so weird. You're going to see a little reflection, but it'll be all right. I feel better about leaning on this window than the door. I don't lean on the doors. Ah, we had a grounding prod to destroy static from the helicopter. That's cool.
We are now traveling along Buena Vista Drive. This roadway and the city of Lake Buena Vista were established in 1969 when Walt Disney World Resort was first being developed. They are both named after Buena Vista Street in Burbank, California, where the Walt Disney Company headquarters are still located today.
Alright, I think I'm going to take this phone off the gimbal here really quick. I think it'll look better if I do. In just a second. The phone's going to flip and flop because the gimbal likes to do the flippy floppy. Alright, there we go. Now I can put you guys right up against the window. You can see Magic Kingdom too? Nice. Okay, hold on just a second, friends. There we go. Okay, now you can see better. That's the way. Yeah, there's Magic Kingdom right there. Oh, and that was thunder.
Pack your passports. We are on our way to Epcot International Gateway. When we arrive, remember to use your My Disney Experience mobile app to review your worldly itinerary for the day.
Only way to watch both fireworks shows at the same time. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we will be taking a scenic spin around the Skyliner turn station. Please remain seated. This station was designed for turning only.
Magic Kingdom's on the left. Here we go. Now you can see both of them again. we bouncing? Why are we bouncing? Oh, you can see, wow, both from the front-facing Riviera. That's nice. And Tasman got canceled. They stopped it? Yeah, I figured they did. I know Ron's over there. Hope he's alright. Alright, let's see. Where am I going to go? Let's see. I think probably need to be over there. Maybe. Yeah, so now you won't be able to see both at the same time quite as easily. So let me see. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, we should be able to see them now. Okay, here we go.
Coming into view is Disney's Boardwalk Inn and Disney's Boardwalk Village. From elegant dining and magical lounges to lively entertainment just off the shores of Crescent Lake, this charming seaside resort relives the golden era of Atlantic beach towns and turn-of-the-century amusement parks.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to hold it still. It's not easy. I'm glad we don't have the music though, because I'd have all the copyrights too. They've been pretty bad about the copyrights.
If you are planning to visit World Showcase today, now might be a
Alright,
good
hold
time
on.
to practice
Flip
your
around here.
holas,
There we
ni
go.
haos, and konnichiwas. When you arrive at each nation's pavilion, cultural hosts will be waiting to greet you in their native language, helping make your visit to Epcot a truly international exchange.
Yep, we can stop right here. That's fine, as long as it's safe. Okay, here's, now that that's not doing anything, here's, can't see it very well, but there's magic over there. Sorry. Oh, can't see it, it's too much reflection.
We are now arriving at Epcot. To all who come to this place of joy, hope, and friendship, welcome. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide.
Hold on, guys. I'll put you guys back on the gimbal here in a minute. Oh, it's gonna go everywhere. That's fine. Is this one? I gotta get you back in the gimbal. There we go. Boom. Oh. Yeah, my door definitely didn't open. Did I get off here? Or? Okay. That's weird. My door definitely didn't open. I wasn't just trying to stay on, like it literally didn't open. Alright, well we're in the part of the show that does counting fireworks, so we can get up here somewhere to see the show. Alright. At least we're not all bouncy anymore. Never a dull moment. It's not a live stream, it's an adventure. Wonder if we can see it from here. Let's just check real quick. Yeah, it must have been a handicap gondola. Okay. Yeah, it must be for a wheelchair. Oh, I can kind of see it from here. That's kind of cool. Let's stay right here. Whoa, that's nice. Wow. Okay, are they doing, no, they're not doing no perimeters tonight. Oh yeah, Hollywood Studios says after hours, that's cool. Yeah, it's actually a good view here. I'm digging it. Cancel Phantasmic, 3 minutes left. Crazy. So you didn't get to see the fire part? Well, safety first though. Big finish. I think, oh, there you go. I think DJ Eno did share his performance on SoundCloud maybe or something. It's on, I think it's linked in his Instagram bio. You're talking about somebody was asking if DJ Eno would share his New Year's performance. So I think they stopped the Skyliners. I think everybody's off now. They're not letting anybody on. All right, so we are going to walk. The things I do for videos. My feet already kind of hurt, but we're walking. It's on SoundCloud. Okay, cool. So technically, actually, the ending I think was just the echo of the fireworks. But yeah, it did sound like thunder, didn't it? That's pretty cool. And that's the road over there. That's super fun. Can you get a bus to Hollywood? Probably not. Not from here for sure. So that was fireworks. It was an echo of the fireworks at the end there, but there's the end of the Magic Kingdom fireworks, I believe. Okay. Strong thunderstorms close by. Yeah, I gotta make it. Okay, ready to duck into Boardwalk. Got it. I'll also have the so the boats aren't running either. I'll also have the maybe that's the end of Magic. Sorry, I was trying to say is I'll also have the underpass, the bridge to duck into as well. I should be able to take a Skyliner bus at Beach Club. Okay, cool. It's felt water, so that's fun. We'll get there. Yep. Cool. Well, we're getting close to Beach Club. Or not Beach Club, Boardwalk. I mean, I don't know where I am. It's coming down in Epcot parking. Everything run for us. We're moving. How far do you have to walk? It's a couple miles. I don't know. Can somebody do that here? Let me do the walking. Here. Current location. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna do directions, but I'm going to do walking. From here it's 0.9 miles. From here it's a mile. So yeah, probably like a mile and a half from where I was before. No bueno. Boats are not operating. I heard a cast member tell somebody boats are not operating at this time. I think they're parked under, I think they all have to park under overpasses or bridges or something. Duck into a hotel and get an Uber. Yeah. I'm so close, I don't want to do an Uber. But thank you though. '2024 is from a year ago. I wonder if he labeled it 2024 since most of the show was during 2024. Power Rangers? I don't know. Liam was asking about Power Rangers the other night. JL, take a bus if you need to. Yeah, I just don't know. It's not that close to go to the bus stop from here. We'll see. Let me check the radar real quick. Okay, let me check the radar. Cool. Yep. That's where we are. Can you not? Can you focus? Okay. Good to know. I need to probably need to plug in real quick. Okay, I think I can make it.
I like the one that's like Crescent Lake.
All right. Oh, there you go. I'm worried if I go wait for a bus, I could be waiting a while because they might not even have one. I mean, it might be also be a Skyliner bus, but I have heard they do Skyliner buses, but luckily there's lots of places along the way to duck under if I need to, so I think we're going to go for it. Wish me luck. Love that piano music. So dreamy. Okay. I could always get a room. Somehow I think the Uber might be cheaper than the room. All right, I need to cut through the pool. I could. I think it's too late now, though. It's all right. I'm almost there. I should have totally done that. I just didn't think about it. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to unwrap the cord. It starts raining. I gotta unplug you guys anyway, though. Man, you have to be ever in your favor. If I see Katniss, I'm really gonna flip. I'm really gonna be worried. Oop. Should be okay. It's moving east. Good. Was $900 between friends, yeah. Hi. That's awesome. You guys having fun? I'm hoping I can get to the Hollywood Studios before the rain lets loose. That's a whole thing, right? That's awesome. Well, you guys have fun. Oh, we got a little blippity blop going on the lag on the speakers there.
Oh, we're going back.
All right. Piano music makes it sound stormier. Kind of does, right? I could all chip in a few bucks. No, you guys don't have to do that. I'll just walk. Can we delay you until the rain gets here? Probably not. Hopefully not. Okay. Wish me luck. All right. From the balcony, I've had people say hi from the balcony before. It's a long walk. We got this. Yeah, Florida's interesting on where the rain is and where it isn't. This is not going to be a slow walk, though. This will be more of a quick walk. Get my blood pumping. Feet don't fail me now. That's right, Rich. Well, the bridge is my outpost if I need to get underneath of the... If I need to get underneath of something, the bridge or the building over here is actually closer now, but... the bridge... Hoppers are watching, always watching. Whole house is shaking, wow. Yeah, so you see there's no boats running right now. Wonder where they actually go. I figured they went over an underpass, but I don't see any. Unless they're just docked somewhere. I need the exercise anyway. I don't need the lightning, but I need the exercise. Okay, here we go. They're so committed to this. Yeah, we got this. I could have cut off a lot if I'd gone through the pool. Oh well, I'll be smarter next time. You had no power for 2+ hours. Wow. Lots of storms around here. They could be at the underpass at Epcot. They could be. Holy cow. Okay. So see, if you're staying down here, closer to one of these, this side, in one of these rooms, your walk to studios would be much shorter, but your walk to Epcot would be much longer. So, kind of 6 one way, half dozen the other. You have heavy breathing going on too. I'm trying not to, but you know, I'm probably Darth Vadering the stream. I'll get copyrighted by Lucasfilm for what? They try and copyright the lightning. Somebody actually, one company on YouTube, somebody did try and copyright the moon one time. And literally the person submitted a copyright dispute and said, you don't own the moon. Thunder rolls. Breathing's barely noticeable, good. Okay. I'm getting close to the overpass. Be a safe place to hang if I need to. Big, heavy, strong concrete. I think I have about half a mile. I've done quite a bit of it already. Need a co-cooking oxygen. Blue Polo, $20. Please be safe in the weather. Thank you. Blue Polo, thank you. My husband's cheering you on. Rain's gonna miss you. That's what it looks like. It's sprinkled a little bit, and it's still sprinkling, but I think we'll hopefully miss the brunt of it. Hi.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah.
You gotta say hi on the stream if that's okay.
Sure.
Before the rain.
Yeah.
All right. We gotta say hi to Kip and Laura back in Minnesota in the cold.
Oh, nice.
We're in the heat.
Yes.
Love it.
It's very warm. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you as well.
You're doing the same thing I'm doing.
We've been
Hoofing
watching a
it.
long time, so good to see you. Hopefully you get out of the rain.
Yeah, you guys too. Stay safe.
All right.
All right. Thanks for watching. Looks like I'm heading into lightning a little bit. Almost there. That's the risk you take on a Skyliner stream, that the Skyliner goes down and then you got to figure out what to do. Yeah, I love that Captain EO shirt. Interesting how they have the braces holding them together. Steve, yeah, because Steve can let us stay at his house down here under the bridge. Yeah, the people walking towards you aren't soaked, so that's a good sign. I am.
Oh my gosh. My husband is like, loves watching Tranquil Tuesday.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. And so he is going to love that. I saw you. He's been like, do you mind if I take a picture
Sure,
with you?
sure.
Like he's going to just like, lose it. He's like, I don't think I can make it to see him tonight.
Oh
And
no.
like, do you care?
Yeah, no, go for
Okay.
it, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry,
should
I'm
we-
out of breath.
Okay, that's okay. Oh my gosh. This is like, you made our trip.
Oh,
my
thank
gosh.
you.
Thank you for what you do.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
We're in Minnesota, so.
Right.
Yeah. So we
That's
don't like
awesome.
Disney. Thank you.
That's awesome. Well, hey, you guys have fun and be safe, okay? Whew. All right, I'm in it to win it now, as Steph says. There's nothing between here and the bus stop that I can actually get a dry in. I've got the gimbal set wrong, but it's okay. I'm not going to fix it now. I need a portable oxygen tank. I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm not in too bad a shape. It would be helpful if it wasn't quite so humid, but you know, that's why it's raining, I guess. I wondered if they were with the other people too. They both said from Minnesota. It'll be interesting now. If they're like, I saw Josh. We saw Josh too. Same family, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Her husband just said hi. I think so too. My brain was moving a little slow. All the oxygen is going to my legs right now. I am walking pretty fast. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I'm almost full out walk. I'm almost full out top speed right now. Yeah, we are going to go see Minecraft the movie. Liam's excited. He loves Minecraft. Jennifer, I'm in okay shape. I wish I was in better shape. My goal right now is to lose about 20 pounds before summer or during summer, whenever I can. And I think I can do it. I think I'll be more comfortable. My legs and ankles will hurt less. Be good to go. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it could be worse. But I used to be about 20 or 25 pounds lighter, and I'd like to do that. So I'm trying to cut out the snacks at the end of the streams for now. Because I feel like eating late at night Even though I love to have the cookie and stuff, eating late at night is like a double whammy. Because it basically, you eat and then it basically just gets stored. Because then there's no physical activity. Oh my. Look at the bus. DHS is right on the northern edge. Okay. Try the animal-based diet. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Yeah. Okay, let me turn the... Not that we care about how the stream looks right now, but, you know. Okay. No cookie for me then. And it's not that I'm going cold turkey on Coke. I know from experience it's not good to just do that, right? So I'm trying to cut it down to 1 per day. Yeah, I quit eating after 7 p.m. Oh, gummy bears. Man, I love gummy bears. But yeah, that's right. Uh-oh. All right, guys. I'm going to end the stream and then make a run for the car. Thank you for being here. Much love to everybody. You guys are amazing. Love you all. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. I've got the bathrooms here if I need to go in somewhere. And we'll see you next time. So check out all the awesome sponsors. Links are in the description down below. Behind the Ride on Amazon, I think, is the only one I didn't do. Just go to Amazon and search for Behind the Ride. Okay. We'll see you on Friday. Jenna might be live tomorrow. I'm not sure. She didn't tell me. We have been so busy this week. I haven't talked much. But go watch the replays, please. And watch my relaxing stroll that I did the other day. All right. Have a good night, everybody. All right. It was a pretty good time, wasn't it? Thanks to Moppers, thanks to Hoppers, thanks to Patreons. Love you all. Appreciate you all. It's about to let loose. I'm going to get going. Still tranquil. Still amazing. All right, everybody. We'll see you on Friday. So for now, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hi. How are you guys?
Just wanted to say hey. We know you're trying to dodge the rain.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, nice to meet you. We saw Jenna yesterday at Magic Kingdom.
Oh, that's awesome.
Excited to see you too.
You guys having fun? Oh yeah. This evening's been interesting. Skyliner's down, so I had to basically make a run for it. So.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you come from it?
I did. Yeah. That's awesome.
All right.
Well, it's nice to meet you guys. Stay safe. Night, everybody.